Hey, Pi. How are you doing this morning? Do it? Yeah, I've got to do laundry today too. Um, I figured I'd wait just a little bit and go do it. We don't have a washer here. We just have a dryer, so I have to take it into town to wash it. So I figured I'd go ahead and do taro and do it later. And then I get to organize it and pack it all up. And oh Lord, I guess it's a good thing I don't have much, considering how often I've been having to move it. So hell, I'm ready to throw half of it away. Simplify. But anyway, hey Christina, I guess I'm gonna head back down home, back down around the coast in Alabama. At least I do know people there that if I move on across the bay like I had originally planned, I do know people for references and stuff there. So I guess I'm going to do that. Be better without a dryer so you could dry it outside. But yeah. Hey there, Hazel. And this is a good move, meaning, well, it's going to have to happen. So I might as well be happy with it. you know, it just is what it is. So I don't guess I'll ever be happy about moving again, but I'm going to have to get somewhere where I can put down roots, and find some kind of, I find some kind of job where I can do it and I can put down roots doing it. And that way I can just stay my old ass at home when I'm not working because that's what kind of shit that I like to do. I'm a boring person. I'd rather watch TV, you know. So, hey Lynn. It is what it is. Exactly. All you can do is work with it. So, I might as well make it a good one, right? There's a lot of good things about it. That is my home. So I know my way around like the back of my hand. I don't know a lot about the areas that have changed, but it's pretty easy to figure it out. So, well, supposed to be by Monday. I may end up having to talk to her about a couple extra days. I'm running short on time. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see, but it's supposed to be Monday. Might as well be. Yep, can't change it. I can change like where, but it just makes sense to me to go somewhere I'm familiar with, you know? I mean, exactly, Pie. But possibly, I'm thinking actually in between the two, Christina. I have over on the other side of the bay in the Fairhope area. I know people from there from years ago. I have family from there. I haven't talked to them in years, but they're there. So I would have references. And remember, if you remember, I had talked about moving on across the bay before, but instead I went on to Pensacola thinking financially it would be better. So I think I'm just going to go straight across the bay this time. I'm not going to try Mobile City because the crime is so bad there. I'm just going to go on across the bay and try it there. Yes, I am, Lynn. Mm, just waiting on somebody to want one. Oh, let me grab my cards too. Less touristy and yeah, and like I said, I have family there. I haven't talked to them in years, but, they're still family. So, mm-hmm, exactly. More insight on the guy I'm with? Okay, we can do that. Yeah, I've already started looking up places over on that side of the bay, and I don't feel like I'll have any trouble, finding work or anything over there. So a lot of actual resident. They do. Oh my God, Lynn. Damn, girl. Well, how much insight do you want? Oh, thank you. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Well, we just gonna look him all up and down. Make it good. All right. Can I have like his first name or some kind of identifier? An initial's fine. I appreciate it. God, I appreciate it. Mark. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, I kind of cheated a little bit and I called upon his spirit guides also. I'm not supposed to read his cards directly without permission, but through his spirit guides, I'm kind of cheating and looking. You'll have to tell me if this is accurate. He's a flirty type guy who apparently has been hurt in the past and still kind of has a little bit of a pining um, heartache in his past or on his mind now, but he feels like he had it coming. He feels like he's reaping what he sowed. So now he's a little bit more guarded with his feelings. But now the wild card and the guarded with the feelings, that's the immediate future card. But the wild card and the final outcome card, the wild card is the card of marriage. And the final outcome card is the Knight of Swords reversed, meaning he's scared that he's going to be hurt again. Does any of this fit him? Yes, exactly. Okay. Well, now that we've got him and we're looking at him, let's see what his intentions are and what this path is going to be. Because with the wild card being the marriage card, I'm thinking it's meaning when you put it together with the final outcome that he's a little skittish. But I don't think that it's saying it won't happen though. So we're going to check his intentions. Show me his intentions. His intentions. Okay. And there's the Knight of Swords back, followed by the High Priestess. These cards are straight up, followed by the Ten of Swords. He has got a lot to overcome here. It is ingrained in him that he is going to get hurt. Let me show you the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone that just comes in and they slice you open to the bone. You know, they really hurt your feelings. And then the card of Intuition. And then the card of being stabbed in the back hard. That he's got a real fear in place here. So he's like, I don't want to let myself care again because I just know if I do, this is going to happen again. And that makes sense. But that doesn't show me intention. That just shows me, so let me keep going. Intentions. Well, the good news is that he does want to overcome it. He sees, this is actually cool, the Six of Wands reversed. He's wanting to overcome this. He knows it's an issue. He's wanting to beat it and come home to victory. Why? Because his Empress, the woman that makes the world bloom. So I'm assuming this is you. And then the card right beyond that is the card of having all your wishes come true. So you're everything that he wants. He's just trying to get past this other. So now I need to look and see if he's going to actually make it. Hey there, Nikki. We both don't believe in getting married. It's just, okay. Afraid of getting hurt. Okay, let's see if he's going to make it beyond this. Well, I mean, it's the card of getting married, but hand-fasted, or, you know, being together as a couple, basically. It's not, you know, strict on, show me, does he, what happens here? Future. Okay, Hierophant reversed, which is actually, I think, probably echoing what you just said. No need to make anything official. Then the World. Then the Page of Swords. Everything's going to be fine, but this man will constantly be waiting for the other shoe to drop. I just think that's going to take him a long time to overcome, but in the meantime, I do see you two being together and everything being fine. I think it's just one of those little quirks that life changes us. You know, it just does. And yeah. So ask me specific questions and let's get into his head. Came into a text yesterday telling me that he can't believe I care so much. He's the one that is very giving. Okay. Hey there, Taz. Hey, Erica. Did I miss anybody else, you guys? If I did, I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there. Hey there, Jacqueline. How are you doing today? I know. I'm hanging in there. You know, getting all up into the nitty gritty of love over here, which is one of my favorites. So, been through that with my ex. Yeah, it's not that it can't be overcome. It's just that it changes you. Um, I don't know if you can. I've not been to the place yet where falling in love again was an option. Uh, I'm assuming that I'm still able to do it, but I know it'll be different. It might be better, you know. I don't know. Together, being together for a year or how long? Okay. Can you show me a long-term path? Show me a long-term path. Ooh, ooh. I see it. Hang on. I'm gonna. Okay. I see a couple of bumps in the road here. But I see them all ironing out too. So you'll have to tell me if this has happened already. And I'm thinking that these are pointing to you and not him. Because this time, have you already broken up once? And was it because he lied to you? Yes. Okay. Then, okay, because I have the Eight of Cups walking away and then the Seven of Swords, deception. But then I have the Resurrection card directly after that. So if it wouldn't have already happened, it was going to happen, but you moved past it. You moved past it, and I have the card of celebrations and I have the card of a full blossoming of love. But the third card, I'm not sure how to take because I'm not sure if it's going to be a health issue or a love issue. It's waking up from a nightmare. Now that I'm going to have to look further because that could be indicating a health issue coming up. It could be indicating getting over anything from your past, or it could be just finding yourself in a really bad spot. So we're going to look a little further at this. Show me more. Ugh. And a little bit further, I'm thinking there's going to be a health issue. And granted, I know these cards together, you would think otherwise, but normally when you get two high swords back to back like that, there's going to be a health issue, I think. I want to look into this a lot harder. Hang on. Show me more. And the 9 and 10 of swords drawn back to back cannot happen with my shuffling technique. It just can't. Occasionally, this is like the second time I've had sequential cards show up like this. And I just have to take that as meant to be seen exactly that way. So we're going to look harder. Show me what these mean. What is this? Is there any kind of a health issue with either one of you? He thought I lied to him. He's having a health issue right now. Okay. Then we need to look at this. Show me his health. There's the card of celebrations back. So, okay. Fighting. Is this health issue something that he can control? Is it related at all to blood? Because I have the Three of Cups, and occasionally that means either blood, liver, kidneys, and then I have the Five of Wands, which is fighting. So it seems like it's something that he can fight. So I have to wonder about things like blood sugar, cholesterol. He is diabetic. Boom. Okay. Well, the Justice card did show up. So that says he can control it. Are they wanting to do any kind of surgery for any reason? Which I don't think surgery is so much a treatment for diabetic, but I have to ask whenever I have those big swords back to back like that. Okay. He had surgery already. Okay. So the Justice card. Well, everything that comes out in the last part here is happy childhood memories, healing fast, and then the card of higher learning. And I think in order to apply the card of higher learning to this, he's learned to be a lot more careful, that there's going to be certain things that he's just going to have to really, really watch. So, yeah, ask me specific questions about this, since that's so broad. And let's see, can we get some specific answers for you on it? But on the love part, everything looked great, just that there was a health issue. But as far as the love part goes, all that looked good. So, excuse me, y'all. Eyeball. Can you see if his wife will move on? She asks him to help her get together with Mark's friend. Okay, let me make sure I understand. His wife wants him to help her get together with his friend. That's the man he caught her with. Okay. So that's the hurt from, okay, gotcha. And she's wanting him to set her up with, I'm confused. You want to know basically, is she going to move on and be with this other man, right? Yeah, yeah, that's kind of, hey, hook me up with your friend, right? Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's see if we can get a little insight into what she's wanting here and what she's about. Show me, show me her role. Show me the exes. Ooh. Mm. Well, she is going to move on. That is for sure. Um, her colors come shining through, girl. Let me tell you. Um, the tower destroys something all the way back to the very foundation. Why? Who knows? Um, it was choice. Whenever Wheel of Fortune shows up, it's always saying that you have a choice. It's saying, oddly enough, that it's fated for you to have a choice in that matter. So her destruction in this case was a choice. She walked away emotionally with a lot of lies. Now, I'm assuming they were actually married because the Hierophant is here in reversed. So that would be an ending to an official situation. So that makes sense. So yes, she intends to move on for sure. But she wanted to make sure she destroyed something before she went. So let's see where's she going now? Where's she going now? King of Cups reversed. She's looking for a new thing. The Hermit reversed. A lot of it's secret. She's keeping it to herself. And then the High Priestess reversed. That's telling me her intuition is not, something's imbalanced up there. Yeah. She texted me saying she feels trapped, like she can't move on. No. I'm gonna think that that is gonna be part of her deception. Um, I think. Well, let's look at this High Priestess card. What do your instincts tell you about that text and about her in general? Do you think she's trying to get you to feel sorry for her? Lots of secrets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think she's trying to excuse herself from the get-go with, hey, I told you I couldn't move on. That's why I'm hitting on him and shit like that now. You know, she doesn't want to be the first to move. She doesn't want to be the bad person. Exactly. She's setting up her excuses now. Um, Go with your instinct on this. Okay, I'm going to switch tactics here. I'm going to look at your cards, and we're going to see what the universe recommends for you to do with this woman. Okay. That was weird. Somebody tried to call me. Okay. Oddly enough, I got the Emperor and the Empress in this. I think the first three cards are pointing at him and how basically I have the Wands card of taking on all comers here. And then I have the Wands card of looking to the past here. And then I have the Emperor. He's the one that's going to have to shut this down. All right. Then I have you, the Empress. This is twice now that you've came up in the cards as the Empress, which is kind of cool considering he's the Emperor. And then when it comes to what you're going to be dealing with all this, reversed deception and mild depression. This is going to be a huge pain in your ass. You're not going to be able to believe a word out of her mouth. Now, another thing about this card, it does indicate a mild depression, but it also indicates somewhat removing yourself. Even maybe taking a little bit of a Zen approach, because whatever's going to be is going to be. You don't have to let it tarnish you. You know what I mean? Ultimately, the only action you can control is going to be yours. Don't let her drag you down in the gutter with her. She's already acting shady as hell, you know? So, okay, how are you doing? But that's what it's saying for, you know, a course of action for you. Because I do think dealing with somebody that's just going to be constantly, you're not going to be able to believe a word she says. You're not. She'll tell you one thing and she'll probably turn around and tell him something else and do a completely other one, you know. I know. We're doing some down and dirty love reading over here. Marcus told me there is. I believe him. Yes. I think it's more or less he's trying to be kind. But I do think in the end he is going to have to be that Emperor and just be like, oh, hell no. I'm not having any part of this, you know. My daughter is. Okay, it's tamsully12@gmail.com. Hi there, Josie. You like me some tobacco? Okay, what other questions we got? Keep no secrets, right? Well, that's how it should be, in my opinion. You know, you can't fix a lie. there's nothing you can do, you know, with a lie. Okay. Oh, let me change my sitting. Just one more in the end. You're saying, yeah, that's what it was looking like. But let's ask it direct, because the bumps had already passed. You guys had already broken up and resurrected. The only bump that was showing after that is not about your love; it's about health. And you said that's so. Let's look beyond that to the love part, because I think that is where we stopped and we started looking at health. So show me long-term love. Show me long-term love. Whoop. It looks like everything's going to be fine. Now his fear did show up again. But it looks like he is going to overcome that. Of course, it's like we said, a little bit of it always stays, but and then the moon gets thrown at me. Yeah. There may be one more bump later down the road, but I think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be a good little while. And it's not letting me see it clearly. And I think it's actually you. You're going to get your feelings hurt about something. And it's not telling me clearly what, because the moon is there. But you're going to power through it, and you're going to be successful after it. But there is that one little bump, you know, that's going to come up. It's going to be a while, though. Other than that, it looks like you guys are able to work together real well. So, okay, Hazel. Yeah. And if we look, maybe in a couple of months, remind me, Three of Swords and the Moon. And we'll look, and maybe it'll give us more details about it in a couple of months when it's closer. I don't think it's pointing to health, but it could be, because swords often do. But in this case, I don't think it is. So I think it's just going to be hurt feelings in an argument, you know. Okay. Excuse me, Lord. So do we have any more questions? You're good? Okay. Well, anytime you have another one, girl, just pop it at me and we'll pop these suckers open and look. Hazel, are we looking at a specific thing for you today, or just did something happen, a change of circumstances or something? Mm, Let me see. Hang on. Yep, I've got a email that says that I got one, so I'm sure it's there, Hazel. So what are we looking at? Or was there a change in circumstances? Or while you type, I'm gonna smoke and get ready to move to it, kind of clear a little bit, and see if I can get a little. Or do we want to read fresh from the start? I know I'm sitting here like a dork. Jim, did I say hey? I'm sorry if I didn't. Um, but hello, welcome to the chat. Just see what gets thrown at me. Okay, we can do that. Let me get a couple more puffs and we will do that. Y'all, did I say hey to Jim? I don't remember if I did or not. I don't want to be rude. Hey there, Faith. How are you doing, girl? All right, Miss Hazel. One more puff and we're going to crack them open. All right, here we go. Are you thinking about moving, Hazel? Yes. Do you have somebody asking you for money again? No? Okay. Okay, well, I'll explain to you why I asked that. You at this moment is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. That's the card of reaping what you sow. Uh, in this case, it's accented by the Knight of Swords, who is an asshole, who comes in and just rips you to shreds with their words. Um, and then it's also accented by the Hanged Man. So I'm trying to figure this out. And it's crossed by the energy of the Four of Pentacles, and that's of not having a lot of money and needing to keep a very tight grip on what you do have. That's the reason why I asked if somebody was asking you for money. But apparently this situation is stagnant and hanging there. This person hurt your feelings, correct? But you're not ready to give up yet. Is that correct? Because putting the Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man together, that's what they are. Yes, okay. In the future, the immediate future, you're just going to be real tired of that kind of shit. More tired than you are now. This the card of being battle weary. You're going to reach the point where you're going to be like, fuck it. And that's where the moving comes in. When you reach that point that you've had enough and you're done with it, then all of a sudden I get Knight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. That's an action and an offer that's going to affect you on your foundational level. Your foundational level is always your home, your car, your insurance, your income, the very basics. So we need to go a little bit further than that, though, and find out the details of this move. Is it possibly you're wanting to move where the asshole is? I'm sorry for calling him an asshole, but I'm talking about the Knight of Swords. You know what I mean. Because I don't think that's where you're going to end up moving, because the Battle Weary card kind of indicates that's not going to be, that is what you're wondering. Okay, let's look at that. Where is this move going to show me? Well, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, actually, I have, following directly behind that for more information on it, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and then I have the Five of Cups, which is an emotional loss, directly followed by the World. So I'm thinking the emotional loss is going to come from leaving everything that you know now and starting over. Is this going to be a good move? The problem here is going to come about, yeah. It's going to be hard for you to get your bearings at first. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed, and then she's accented by the Magician being reversed. It's going to be hard for you to get your bearings and be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not woman of the house. Just your footing. That's going to be kind of rough for you. You're going to do it, but there's going to be a few little lapses in communication, and that's all. Actually, it's pretty typical. If you move in with somebody, it's always going to be trying to figure out, get your bearings in your place, and ultimately it does come down to communication. So but it's not going to happen until you're tired of the shit. So let me this person has hurt your feelings and been an asshole, and it's just kind of hanging there like that. It's going to be when you reach the point of walking away that they're going to straighten the hell up. Does that make sense? Because that's what it looks like. And I mean, it's not going to be a pretend I'm going to walk away. You're going to be fed up and ready to walk away, you know? Yeah. And when you do, the offer and the action is going to come through, and then it's just going to take you a little while to find your footing. And communication is going to be the key to it, which that's all pretty typical stuff. So ask me specifics, and let's see what we can find out. Want to know his intentions. Okay, let's see. Show me the Knight intentions. What are his long-term intentions? Damn it. Oh, King of Swords. But you're not going to like the cards that go with him. His long-term intentions at the moment, and then in the immediate future, and then in the long term, are going to be completely different. So we need to pair this with the you getting fed up enough to walk away. Keep that in the back of your head while I read this to you. Intention right now or in the recent past has been, and we've read it before, to get what he could get. Okay? Deceptive. Flirty. Wanted an acolyte, basically. What is it now? It's getting better. It's moving into smoother sailing waters. Where is it going to go in the long term? There's your King of Swords. This is going to be a rough trip, though. And it's going to be when you reach the point of saying, fuck you, dude, that it's going to come together. I don't think, what's that song? You don't know what you got till it's gone. A lot of people don't get that until it is gone, so now I feel better about the guy, though. Now I feel better. Yeah, I knew who you meant. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I like him better now. I didn't like him first. Now I like him better. So if he is the King of Swords in the long run, hell yeah. Just remember, you're not there yet. At this point in time, you're still the Hanged Man. And it's still a Knight of Swords situation. It's going to take you getting fed up, and you're not to that point yet. But that's going to be a game changer. So it's also going to put you in control. Right now, you're not. He is. When you get fed up and you say, hey, just, piss off, buddy, and he comes back, that puts you in charge. Then he's got to meet you on your level. Yeah, yeah, I know. Mm. So, okay, I guess I'll be nice whenever I meet the dude then. Now that I know he's going to end up okay. So, did you have any more questions? Hey, Lit, how are you doing? I think that was it. Okay. Well, does anybody have any questions? Lynn has taken care of anything anybody wants to ask. Um, so let's do questions and 3-card answers if anybody wants to. Hey there, YM. I'm good. How are you, girl? Okay. Just waiting to see if anybody has a question. I'm curious about my ex. I want to get back with him, but I get conflicting advice and feelings. Okay. Show me case. Let's ask it like guidance on should you. Does that sound like let's guidance on let's do guidance on Kay and her ex. Guidance on Kay and her ex. The card of higher learning, the moon, the fool. Didn't these cards come up for you yesterday? Aren't you learning a new thing right now? Is it possible for us to get together and be healthy? Does he want it? Is it possible? Yes. Does he want it? Let's look. See, the moon is a blocker. It means all the facts aren't known yet. So, happy childhood memories. And then the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. It's not going to let me know, okay? The 2 blockers in the deck, the Wheel of Fortune and the moon, things are hidden. It has not been decided. Apparently, it's going to depend on an action that you choose. Yeah. I think with the happy childhood memory card, he would be inclined to, yes. Okay, Lynn. Have to get some coffee, shoot ya. Nope, not time for you to know yet, no. Am I going to find a new love, Lit? Okay. Hey, Mary. Sure. Let's look for Lit. Show me, is Lit going to find a new love? Yes, Lit, but you're going to go through a liar first. You're going to be deceived first, but you are going to find a new love. 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Judgment, the card of resurrection. So yes, it's coming, but there's going to be an asshole first. So be aware. There's a liar on the way. So trying to figure out what I'd need to do. Okay. Still stunned. I know, me too, Hazel. I would not have thought it, but he's not there yet, but he's going to get there, apparently. So that's good. You're welcome, Liz. Okay, Mary, let me just look at this. I'm trying to think. Okay, what should Kay do? What course of action should she take? What course of action should Kay take? What course of action should you take? Ace of Wands, a new way of communicating. Four of Cups, hold yourself back a little bit. Watch from a distance. You know what I mean? Communicate with him, but don't engage fully. You know what I mean? Watch him. And then success through recognition. So just keep talking. Don't jump into it. Yeah. Okay. All right, Miss Mary, you're wanting to know about your love life. Let's see what we got for you. Ooh, damn, Mary. Ooh, damn, Mary. Ten of Pentacles, happy family, having everything. Two of Cups, soulmate. Ace of Cups, a new love. Mary's love life is about to get very, very happy. So, hell yeah, girl, you go. I can't think of anybody that deserves it more. Oh, you're welcome, hun. Welcome back, Lynn. We got happy love news all over the place. I've been an emotional wreck. Is it going to get better? Okay, Jacqueline, let's look. Let's do a little bit longer reading for you then. 3-card answer is probably not going to be, is not probably not going to tell us much. So let's go ahead and read you. Okay. This doesn't really feel real right. We're going to take a stab at this, Jacqueline, but it doesn't quite feel right, so I may end up having to reshuffle and reconnect. Let me ask you, first question to you, are you going through something that you feel like you deserve? Because you don't. Because I've got that card, but I'm not getting indications of why or what. Everyone around me keeps taking and I keep giving. Well, actually, if that's it, then I can see if it's about feeling used, that would actually fit. You at this moment um is the card of reaping what you sow, but it's covered by feeling left out in the cold. So you said you keep giving, and so you're feeling kind of used. Recent past is Queen of Wands reversed. Communication was out of whack. On your thought line now, Page of Pentacles reversed, which is you offering help. And then the Six of Swords is also on your mind, wondering when things are going to reach a smoother sailing waters. But for some reason, I'm getting a different feeling from that six. So we're going to look at that a little bit differently here in a minute. Immediate future is the King of Pentacles reversed. Are you married? Okay. I have to ask this. You keep giving. Are you giving money and your husband doesn't know? Gotcha. Let me just tell you the wild card and the final outcome card. The wild card is going to be one of a mild depression. I feel like you're probably already there. The final outcome card is the Five of Swords. It looks like you're going to try to lie about it. I am going to advise you not to do that. Before you open your mouth and you speak a lie, sometimes it's better just not to say a word. You know what I mean? There's, if you're not ready to tell him yet, then don't. But don't outright lie to him. That will cause a big breach of trust, okay? He is sitting here, and yes, I'm very depressed about it. Okay, so is he hearing us? So now he knows? Because if now he knows, then this lie is going to be a different thing. Gotcha. Okay, then this lie is going to be, you're depressed about everything that's there. So let's check out what this lie is going to be then, because let me shuffle and what is this lie? Show me this lie. I would say too, Jacqueline, if he knows, then a large part of the emotional wreck should be easing on out of the way, right? So that would actually make the six, the moving into smoother sailing waters, accurate too. Did you get you guys in financial trouble that way? Hi, David. A little bit. Okay. Well, let me tell you what came up about the lie. The Three of Wands, reminiscing, and the Justice card. If you sit and you think, you'll find the lie. This is something that you know. Apparently, I'm thinking it's pointing at someone that you helped. But if you sit and you think about it, you'll find the lie. And then the justice card is there. So, it looks like you're not without options. You'll be able to, you know, hey, to the person, I know you lied about this. What the hell? Justice will be served, I'm thinking. But the thing about it is both the reminiscing and the justice card are reversed. So I'm not sure if you're going to do that or not. You don't have to, as long as you can put it to rest in your heart. You know what I mean? If you can put it to rest in your heart, you're going to be fine. So ask me specific questions, since that all pointed toward that one thing. I'm sure you have other questions about other things. So ask me and we'll see what we can find out for you. Having my niece living with us, okay. Okay, so you're wanting to know if you should, or she doesn't pay anything, I carry the whole house. Okay. How old is she? My hubby and I are going to be okay. Okay. Jimmy, Jacqueline's marriage. Are they going to be okay? With hard work and you taking charge, you will be, yes. He's here, but he's here as the moon. So, yeah, you guys are going to be okay. Just, you're going to have to take charge, and it is going to be hard work. So, she's 23 and she's not helping at all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jacqueline. You have to take charge, stand up for yourself. Yes. Mm-hmm. If you're carrying the whole house, they should be worried about suiting you, not you about suiting them. You know, that's just a healthy attitude. Ultimately, everybody should work together, but if they're not, then they need to get with the program. If you're the one, funding it, it ain't gonna hurt them, So, take charge. I'm sorry, hubby. I know you're sitting there listening, but you'd do it. You're welcome, Jacqueline. It's my pleasure. He probably just told me to kiss his ass, didn't he? He was like, wow, okay. It's not me, it's the cards. That's what I keep saying. I'm not psychic, I'm not clairvoyant, I've never claimed to be. But I do know how to read the cards. So, thank you. Thank you. So, does anybody else have any questions except for David? David can't ask none. You're very welcome, hon. David probably left anyway. Didn't you, David? Oh, shit. What happened? So did anybody else have any questions? My daughter will be on or try for your next show. Okay. I'll probably do one. Say I've got to go do laundry. Probably about like 6 Central. You're in Chicago, so you're Central. Yeah, probably about like 6. And then if she misses me, then I'll probably do one again like about 9, 10 tonight. So, because I try to do it every day and everything. So, what's her name so that I'll know it's her? Lynn. Mm, I don't even know what to say, girl. Lord. Is that to take care of her tonight? Okay. What's her name so that I'll know? Let me write it down. Stephanie. Okay. Is that the chat name that she uses? Hope so. I just asked her, but she might be put. Okay. Well, all she has to do is tell me I'm Stephanie Lynn's daughter, and that'll be good. I'll know it's her. So, well, all right, you guys. I am going to go do my laundry then, and I will see y'all later. And Lynn, when I get settled somewhere, you get free readings for the rest of your life. So, anyway, I'm floored, and I don't know what to say to thank you. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see y'all later on this evening. Now I'll get to go do laundry. So, I'll see you guys soon.